I am, I am fuming, right? I am really. You wouldn't think so, right? Well, I'll tell you why. My internet today is being atrocious, absolutely terrible. It's really bad, right? So I uploaded some videos on my neighbour's because he said I could use his internet sometimes. So I did it on the physical um, Ubuntu, right? So I uploaded a couple of videos. They're only small because I compressed them down to like 100 and 200 megabytes or something. So I uploaded these videos on my from my phone, right? So I goes on the computer to do the end screens and edit the timeline and stuff, right? So editing that, and then all of a sudden weird stuff starts going on, right? I think my buffer was full or something because the bar just went full, and I thought, oh, this is no good. There's something wrong here. So I thought, right, I'll shut down the computer, and I thought, oh, I'll go into Windows XP. I'll go into uh, Windows XP and use the virtual machine and try it on there, right? Because I can use the USB um, to connect to the other internet, right? So I reboots, I goes into the virtual machine, and all of a sudden I get all these stupid messages from Google. Um, Please verify that it's you, right? This is where it starts, right? So they send me a text message to my phone. Verify that it's you. I said, yes, it's me, blah, 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 right? So it gets really confusing after a bit. This really does. And so I verified it's me. So they, they sent, anyway, then I thought, oh, I need to go on the other virtual machine as well because I need to check on my other YouTube account because it was already logged in. It was in a pause state. So I thought, all right, I'll go over there and check that and make sure that the drives are all lined up still. Since I put the new SATA, the new PCI Express times one to SATA card in, I wanted to make sure all the drives were lined up still. So I resumed that machine and everything's perfect, right? Anyway, at first, and then this old YouTube that had been paused for like what 3 months? No, actually nearly a year. Yeah, about 11 months actually. It's been paused for 11 months, right? So I resumed it. Anyway, it comes out of this deep sleep and resumes exactly where it left off. But then all of a sudden, YouTube's, oh, this is suspicious. Um, so YouTube sends me another message, but they want to send it to another email address, which I'd never used, which is the Gmail one, which I never use really. And I thought, well, how the hell do I use that? Oh, I remember it comes up on my phone, doesn't it? So I goes onto my phone, and all it is a stupid message saying unusual activity on your account, blah blah blah. If this is you, you don't need to do anything. I'm thinking, oh right, okay, so I just ignore it then, right? So anyway, I goes back onto the virtual machine again, and all of a sudden the page freezes, it grays out, right? I can't get access, right? What the hell's going on? I'm thinking. Um, so then it sends me a text or something. Well, the 4G network down here is, as I said, the internet. We're still on the 4G network. Is so bad that I don't get the text, right? So I'm sat there with this message on the screen saying, we sent you a text. Please type this code in, blah, blah, blah. Um, so I'm waiting for the text. It doesn't arrive. So there's a little box that says resend text. So I clicked on the resend text box. Still waiting, waiting, waiting. Nothing arrives, nothing arrives. I'm thinking. And then it says, then I get this other message saying, please verify your phone number. I said, for God's sake. Right. So I uh, I goes into the Um, what was it? I go. This is why I'm getting so confused, because it was such a mess, right? So anyway, I goes into this thing. Oh yeah, that was it. I was on Gmail. Yeah. So I goes into Gmail and it asked me to verify my phone number and all that. So I had to type my phone number in and send that off, and then I had to go back into the virtual machine, and then it unfroze, and then I spent an hour verifying that it's me, right? And it is me, right? Google, stop fighting about. The only reason I'm having to do all this is because our internet over here on 4G is absolutely crap. And sometimes I have to jump ship and jump to another machine and log in on there, or sometimes I have to go and wake up a virtual machine that's been asleep for like 11 months and go on there because the other machine has logged me out and I can't get back in, and I mean, this is getting ridiculous. It really is. I'll be getting a knock on the door next. There'll be some guy from Google knocking on my door saying, "Are you, or are you somebody else?" I think the world's gone mad. It really has. I mean, for God's sake, they've got my freaking phone number. What more do they want? You know, they could ring me up. Is that you? Yes, it's me. Who do you think it is? Oh, right. Okay. I couldn't even tell you everything that happened because it was so. I couldn't remember it, to be honest. I was going around in circles for an hour. And at the moment, I am just defragging my hard drive because I can't be asked to go on the internet right now. I'm in Windows, by the way. You don't defrag a solid state drive. It's not a solid state drive. It's a mechanical drive. Oh, it's done actually. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm out. See you later. Bye.